All right, another great warm-up for you today. This warm-up though is primarily focusing on opening up those hips and really priming that lower body to squat heavy, to do squats, to do lunges, to even do hinges or deadlifts. And we want our hips to be able to move through a full range of motion, so priming them first is key to doing so. So first thing I want you to do is get into a 90-90 position, and you are sitting with both feet both legs rather, at 90 degrees. So both knees in line with your hips. Now you want to make sure that your legs are bent at 90 degrees, so your feet are in line with your knee. And then also that you keep your hips square. Now this may be more challenging to do than you think. And if you feel your glute turn on right here or the side of your butt, or you start to cramp up, it's totally fine. Just keep pressing through. So I want you to think about pressing down with this knee and this knee as you keep those hips forward and really bend it over. And again, keeping those shoulder blades back so you keep a nice neutral spine, because the key with priming is you want everything in line as it should, right? So we want to get those hips open, and we want to feel that stretch on the outside of the leg there, and then come back up. So hold it for just a few seconds. Then if you can maintain this with good form, add in that back foot raise. And even if you can't do it, think about doing it, because you just need that CNS system to start firing. So you might again feel a cramp right through here. That's totally fine. So you do about 10 on each side. So I do 10, and then I'd switch to the other side and do the exact same thing. Now another thing to think about is one side is going to probably be tighter or more challenging to stay in this position than the other. And again, that's fine. That's just something you have to work through, because we typically are imbalanced. So same thing, you just bend it forward, and while this side is a lot tighter on me, you're going to come forward and then come back up. So again, 5 to 10 on each side. From here, you want to take it into a deep lunge. So you're right here. We're going to press this back hip down, and we're going to keep those shoulders back. This foot is at 90 degrees. You're going to reach it up, and then as you come down, you're going to bring that elbow to the inside of your foot, and you're kind of pressing out against that knee. Raise it back up so you're getting that good thoracic rotation for your spine, and you're getting a little deeper stretch through those inner thighs as you do it. Do about 3 to 5, then you're going to shift your weight back, flexing that front foot so you're feeling a stretch through the hamstring, through the back of your leg. Hold it for a few seconds, then rock it back forward. Hold that for a few seconds, and rock it back. Now try to really not hit, round that back. Try to keep your back as flat as you can when you do this. It can be a little more challenging if you have to sit all the way up. If you can't even bend over, it's okay. Just go with where you're comfortable. Don't push through anything that is too uncomfortable for you. Work your way up to it. Do about 5 to 10 rocks, then switch to the other side and do the same thing. So you're opening up, then you come down to the inside of your foot, open it back up, come down to the inside of your foot, open it back up. So you do that, and then you do those rocks again, sitting back, really flexing, feeling that hamstring stretch, but don't hold it too long. That's the key. We're doing active stretching here. So then after that, we want to go into really kind of priming our hips. So we've stretched them out a little bit. Now you want to you can do this standing as well, but I kind of like doing it kneeling because you can get back a little further, but you're going to put your hands behind your head, and you're on both knees, keeping a neutral spine, core engaged. You're letting those hips hinge back so you feel a stretch through your glutes, keeping that back flat, and then come up and squeeze at the top. So you're doing a kneeling good morning, if you will. Here, right back up. and back. So what you're doing here is you're really kind of extending those hips and contracting at the same time to really warm them up. Do about 10 to 15 of those. And then rest. You can do everything 2 times through, but doing those 3 things, I guarantee you're going to feel a big difference as far as how far you can get in your actual squats, in your deadlifts, and just feeling those muscles turn on that much more.